All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning back into Bear Trout Backcountry. I'm going to do a quick video today about another gadget that seems to be gaining a little bit of traction lately. I actually want to thank our Grumpy Sailor guy for the guest intro today. He never returns calls, so it was really hard to get him on today. So anyway, all right, so today we're going to be talking about the Morakniv Companion Knife. Kind of a beginner fixed blade knife. I don't know if I would call it an all-out. I guess people would call it a bushcraft knife. Definitely a beginner knife, and it's definitely a good tool to get your feet wet in the vast and almost confusing world of fixed blade knives. Yeah, I'll just talk a little bit about the basics of it. I don't know what the overall length of the knife is, but it does have a 4.1 inch blade, so figure 4.25 maybe. And it's a cold rolled stainless steel, made in Sweden. Actually, says stainless, made in Sweden right on it. I don't know, you probably can't focus in on that closely, but so stainless blade, so resisting moisture and rust, will always stay nice and clean, but does not obviously have the hardness and the brute strength of a high carbon blade, but very functional nonetheless. It's got a high friction rubber handle. It has just a little bit of give to it. You can really grip it really good. I actually really prefer this handle. If this blade was a little thicker, which is just a pinch under an 1/8 inch, so definitely nothing really to talk about on the spine side of things. It's technically 2.5 millimeters thick, was just under an 1/8 inch thick, and again, it's stainless, so you can't strike your fire rod or do any of that fun stuff with it. But really light. I think it clocks in just over 4 ounces, so it weighs nothing. Pretty nice one-piece plastic sheath, integrated belt clip. Nice little package. For what it is and what it's done, I've had this for a little over a month now. I was actually just telling Trout that I actually carried this around with me at work and throughout the day for several days, and just did random little tasks with it. All different kinds of little detailed woodwork, and it fared pretty well. We were discussing, I couldn't find any real good reference of what the grind was on this, but we were just discussing it, and we both kind of alluded to it is a Scandi grind, but it has kind of a blended convex with it overall on the blade.
Scandivex, could we call it that?
Scandivex, is that a thing?
I think some guys are calling it that.
So that is another plus, because the Scandi grind is going to be your strongest when you're batoning this thing and really twisting and bending this thing out in the bush. The Scandi grind is going to hold up well to all different kinds of pressures and abuse a lot better. So that's another plus for this knife. But yeah, really good piece. I've had it, like I said, for over a month. I think I spent $30 on it. So definitely a really cool piece to have. And the Mora is a great company, great Swedish company. They make a plethora. They got over 50 kinds of knives. So this is definitely one of their beginner models, but still good. This thing, just regular dry piece of pine. Can pretty much handle anything you need it to do. I've done a lot of fire prep and wood processing with this. Can handle anything you really need to do with very little ease. So yeah, I would say as far as what you pay for it, the value, yeah, sure, it's definitely a good piece. Really light, very packable, nice sheath. The grip again. The grip is one of the best things about this knife. And definitely another thing that I really feel like I should note is I have done zero work to this in over a month. I've done zero work to this blade, and it is, realistically, it's like I just took it out of the sheath for the first time. And, you know, I've been pretty careful with it. I actually have done some batoning with this on similar sized pieces, and it fared well, but this blade's, you know, really good. Not the sharpest blade that I own, but really good out of the box for doing no work to it. And I still don't even think I really need to do anytime soon any real work to it. But yeah, I will give it, for what it is, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Definitely a good piece to have. I would definitely recommend it. And even if this particular knife, Mora, I would definitely check Mora out. They got a ton of different knives, bunch of different woodworking utensils. So yeah, Mora Companion Knife. We like
Holds
it.
up to abuse.
We like it. We'll see you.